Times Square, emptied. Even New York cops struck. 1 in 5 has coronavirus. New York is strong, but this test is monstrous. With Broadway shut down, this is the soundtrack. Another grim record overnight. Nearly 800 died statewide, almost double Canada's total deaths.
We've never seen death like this.
Lieutenant paramedic Anthony Almagera is convinced that the actual death rate is even higher.
I think we had 300 cardiac arrests in a day last week. We're up there. You have to add that to the tally. They're not being counted. So the actual number is definitely much higher than what they're reporting.
Masks are everywhere, all kinds of them. Even the guards at Trump Tower on a deserted Fifth Avenue. As the mayor of New York confirmed today, there is still widespread transmission which can't be traced. Councillor Mark Levine's homemade mask is really for others. He's recovered from COVID and urges vigilance.
I'm actually worried that reports that this might be slowing would lead New Yorkers to let their guard down, would lead them to come out of their houses more, would lead them to take their masks off, to socialize more.
Any loosening of restrictions in crowded neighborhoods brings real fear for those who have to work outside like Ariel.
I work because it's very necessary, because we need to pay the rent, but if I suppose my preference, I stay at home.
A fragile but hopeful sign, hospital admissions are dramatically lower today. If that continues, one sign of flattening the curve. Back at Times Square, at best a New York moment. The naked cowboy still out here, impervious.
Coronavirus 2020.
As New Yorkers struggle to reclaim their city.
And Susan is in Times Square tonight. Susan, New York has been at the epicenter for weeks now. How are people responding to the mounting death toll and the uncertainty?
There is unrelenting heartbreak, and the further you go out of Manhattan here to the boroughs, Brooklyn, the Bronx, worse in Queens, everyone knows someone who has the virus, who had it, or has died from it. There are thousands of people in the streets, lots of masks. It just takes that many to keep this city still going, but they share one abiding fear, and that is they'll pick it up still in the community here and take it home to their families. The one thing they're looking for is those hospital admissions to keep going down, Andrew, and only then will they feel like they're emerging from this vice-like grip of the coronavirus.
Susan Ormiston in Times Square. Thank you.